Peach season is finally here. Yes, the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 trailer is finally here, as Bravo dropped the trailer this week, as highly anticipated fans were waiting to see what the Sweet 16 had to bring. And you better believe we're going to talk about it. Welcome back to Damien After Dark. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button below. I would really appreciate that. Also, click that thumbs up button and like this video. It's free to do. It takes 1 second and it supports me in so many ways. Join the conversation and get in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the RHOA season 16 trailer. Okay, I want to hear your thoughts on the trailer, on the cast, all that. All right, now before we begin as well, in the description box down there will be some ways to donate if you would like to donate to the channel. I really appreciate that. So we know that the Real Housewives of Atlanta has been on a short hiatus for about a year now, while Bravo and production tried to figure out what they were going to do with the cast, because they felt like the show just wasn't its best. And it wasn't. You know, the last 3 seasons of Real Housewives of Atlanta have been very subpar, very, um, but the ratings weren't that bad. You know, they were pulling in 800 something thousand viewers a week, and that's really not bad. So a lot of fans were shocked that they took a little bit of a pause instead of just recasting. But that's what they did. They said they wanted to take Andy's exact words, where they did not want to rush bringing the show back, and they wanted to take their time with bringing the show back to ensure that they gave us a very entertaining and quality show. Now that all the time has passed, you know, us, the fans, have been waiting. We've been sitting around like, when is the trailer dropping? Typically, the Real Housewives of Atlanta always premiered in November. So now it's been pushed back to March is when the new season will be airing. It's airing in March. Now, we're not going to play the trailer here because I don't need a copyright strike, of course. But we are going to get into the intro looks. We're going to get into each girl's cast photo. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the trailer, okay? So, let's get into... actually, let's talk about the trailer first. Let's talk about the trailer first, because there are a lot of people who are saying that the trailer was boring, that it was underwhelming. What do y'all think? Did you enjoy the trailer? Do you think it's promising? It's going to be a great season, or does it look a little lackluster to you? So we can't play the trailer here, but I'm going to play it, and you guys can listen along with me, and we're going to react to it, okay? Okay, so it seems like, just first of all, before we get into it, it seems like with them opening with Portia and her, and the whole thing that went on with her and her Simon, I feel like that's going to be a central focus. Portia, Simon, the divorce, him being an alleged scammer, him trying to kick her out of the house, her not being able to film in the house. I feel like that's going to be storyline A, the central storyline, the main thing that's focused on. I just hope it's not Portia and friends. You know, I hope it's giving Real Housewives of Atlanta, and we really get to know each of these girls, and each of these girls have some sort of short story to share. And I hope it's just not, like I said, Portia and friends. Anyway, let's continue. Strip club.
I'm serving face, I'm serving body, I'm a Barbie. Oh, yes, you had a sex in the engine? Put your leg out. Doing too much.
Oh, not Brit, the new housewife, Brit Edie, the one that was fired, or the one that was in the situation with Kenya. Britt, not her husband or her man or whoever that was, telling her you do too much. Oh, is Britt gonna be the thirst bucket of the group? Is Britt going? I don't know. I want to give Britt a chance because I feel like Britt gives me star. She gives me star. I just hope she's an authentic star, an organic star, and not a produced star. Y'all feel me?
People would describe me as a good time. A little spicy, a little feisty. You was trolling me, bitch. Bitch, I was giving you what you was coming for. I am married to NBA legend Charles Oakley. Let me make this clear. I'm married to a celebrity. My DMs are flooded.
Angela. Do y'all know Charles Oakley? I don't. No shade, Angela. No shade, because I'm looking forward to Angela. She looks like she's going to give me very regal Atlanta, like big money Atlanta. Who are you talking to, darling? You know, I feel like I'm going to get grand dame from her, and I'm really excited to get to know Angela. But she's like, the delusion is already there, and maybe I'm the delusional one. But my husband's a celebrity. And it's like, honey, I don't think most people would know. Let me shut up, because I bet y'all do know who Charles Oakley is, right? He was some kind of athlete, right? Charles Oakley. Oh, was he an NBA legend? Okay, he's older. That's why I don't know of him. Okay, so he was probably really famous back in the day. So sorry, Charles. Sorry, Charles. If I'm not trying to downplay you or nothing, but anyway, let's continue.
Twirling on my haters. For a party. Let's go. And it don't have to be a twerk. I mean, I can twerk. Cause it's all about the money, You can find me
I'm looking forward to the Grenada trip.
That's camaraderie. You know what a point of reference is? You cut me off, Portia. Can we just put a button in this because we have the prime minister coming? This is the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Read the room. I'm reading the room. You're not. You should be ready whenever. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Because you.
So it looks like one of the beefs we'll see is between the two of the new girls, Angela Oakley, and we'll also see some her and Britt, Angela Oakley and Britt Eady. They're going at it.
Already know it's coming. Dennis is serving as my executive producer. Dennis?
Oh,
Yes or no?
not Dennis and Drew.
Britt Eady is her name. It couldn't go any lower.
Okay. So we see some footage in the trailer. Now, guys, if you're mad that I'm not playing the trailer, I'm sorry. The same way you're watching me here on YouTube, the same way you can go right now or wait until after the video. Go in the search bar, type in RHOA season 16 trailer. It'll pop up for you there, okay? But we see in the trailer the infamous scene that was been talked about all last year that came out that leaked in the blogs of why Kenya was fired. We see the scene that got her fired, and she's holding up a poster board. We don't get to see what's on it, and she's showing the room. Looking at it, I almost just like I'm starting to think like, now damn, why did they get rid of Kenya for that? Like I feel like Housewives have done worse. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm downplaying it. We'll talk. We'll keep talking. We'll get more into it. I'm glad my girl 50 Cent's back. Cynthia brings some OG nostalgia, so I'm here for her being back.
She thinks this is okay. That was Kenya's choice to twirl on down to hell. I don't think she came back out. Now I heard something about Charles. She's talking about my husband. And then she was like, you know what? I should Charles.
Now, who is Angela referring to saying that somebody trying to fuck her husband? Angela stated that one of the girls said, I should fuck Charles. Now, the way they got it edited is that it's Portia. Now, I don't know if I believe that because we know Bravo and a lot of these other reality shows love to twist and edit things to make you think it's one way, when in reality, you watch it and it's another way. So, but we also know how Portia is now. Portia like her a rich man that's got a significant other, allegedly. Love you, Portia. Allegedly now, okay.
You don't take it on back with that 99 nose. Don't do that. Okay, Flavor Flav. Why did you guys
Not the 99 Nose and Flavor Flav. Who is Flavor Flav? Not Shamia being Flavor Flav. Now Shamia is a pretty girl. Don't do that, Angela. Don't do that. Flavor Flav. Cause now I'm looking at it like, is that a colorism comment? Cause the only thing that um Shamia and Flavor Flav have in common is that they're both dark skinned individuals. Why would you call her Flavor Flav? Am I reading too far into that? Because nothing about Shamia looks like Flavor Flav. Shamia is beautiful. She may not be the most entertaining, but we ain't taking the beauty away from her.
He took almost $500,000. Oh, the frauding, the scamming. It makes you think how much of it was real. I'm trying to make music so that I can buy a Rolls Royce because I heard yours might be repoed soon. Oh, God. I just had an ectopic pregnancy. That was the scariest thing ever. You got to watch the dog that brings the bone. I would like to express the things that have hurt me in our friendship. You're yawning.
Portia and Shamia are allegedly, you know, beefing a little bit, but I don't know if I believe it. If you watch that scene in the trailer between Portia and Shamia, it don't seem believable. It almost looks like Shamia is smiling. Portia, her acting's not that great in it. I don't know if I buy that. And like that's not very promising to us fans. First of all, I don't care for Shamia. We're gonna get into that. But then y'all are trying to sell us a breakdown in a friendship between Portia and Shamia. No, keep that. And then at the end, we see Phaedra is back. Okay, so a lot to unpack here. Let's start with the new girls: Angela, Oakley, Britt, Edie, and Kelly Farrell. Okay, they are the three new girls. From what I've seen from the trailer, they're pretty involved. They're pretty involved. It seems like the new girls are clocking in. They're doing what they got to do. I'm looking forward to the new girls. Okay, We've never gotten this many new girls in Atlanta at one time, so I'm looking forward to getting to know some of the new Atlanta, right? I'm excited Cynthia's back. A lot of people say, well, Cynthia's boring, and I don't think Cynthia's boring. Cynthia's had a lot of great moments on the show. Let's not forget about her kicking Portia in the stomach. Phaedra almost chunked her purse at Cynthia. Cynthia is seasoned in reality TV, and she knows how to shake stuff up. And she's needed because she brings balance, right? So I'm here for Cynthia. Portia, like I said, Portia is going to be the central storyline. They are really relying on Portia as the anchor of the show. They're relying on Portia to somewhat help revive the show, seeing as she hasn't been on the last couple of seasons. So we're going to see Portia and the whole Simon issue. We're going to see Portia and Shamia's friendship sort of break down. We're going to see a little bit of some moments between Brittany, Edie, and Portia. They're going to have a little bit of, back and forth. So that's what we can expect from her. Who else? Who am I missing? Shamia. Let's be real. Shamia has been on the show, 3 seasons as a friend, and she brought nothing. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Shamia being casted as a full-time housewife made 0 sense to me. I get that she's friends with Portia and that's an organic, authentic friendship, but there's never been any big moment that Shamia's had on the show. I feel like when she's been there, she didn't say much. And that's not to take away from her. I feel like Shamia is a gorgeous person and she's probably a super sweet girl, but I think she's too normal for reality TV. I don't think she's ever been that girl that wanted to be a star. I don't think she wants to be. I think she always just wanted to be like a regular girl, a housewife, whatever. And then she just kind of got sucked into it because she's Portia's best friend. That's honestly how I feel. Now, I'm willing to give Shamia a chance because here's some people's defense when it comes to Shamia. Well, they've always wanted Shamia as a full-time housewife, but she turned it down because her husband didn't want her to do it, and her husband's super rich, so she's got the lifestyle. Okay, I don't care if she has the lifestyle. I would rather see a very entertaining, authentic, amazing housewife who wasn't rich, who was just average, than to see an uber wealthy housewife that was boring. Okay, I mean, your house can't do the talking for you. There's only so much of seeing the luxury in the house your personality is what we watch you for, right? I'm going to give Shamia a chance, though, Granted, when you're a friend of, like Shamia was, you're limited to what you can say and what's shown. So, Shamia being full time, we'll get to see more of her. We'll get to see her story. We'll meet her husband. Her home looks gorgeous. So maybe Shamia can sell herself to us on this season. What do y'all think? Are y'all here for Shamia? I just thought that was like a really random casting choice, and I wouldn't have done it, but whatever. I think Bravo was just trying to get some familiarity, some OGs in there, or some, not OGs, but people we've seen. Um, Drew. Drew is back. Drew is the only one that survived the chopping block from last season. Y'all remember last season had Candy and Marlo and Sonia Richards Ross, and none of those girls made it. Sheree, none of those girls made it onto the new season except Drew. Okay, well Kenya did too, but we know Kenya's no longer there. But um, a lot of people don't like Drew, but I'm looking forward to Drew. I've always liked Drew. I think she makes a great housewife because she can be a little delulu at times. I always loved watching her and Ralph because I thought Ralph was fine. Okay, fine. But the only thing is we didn't see much of Drew in that trailer. Only thing we really saw from Drew was her saying she wanted her singing career to work because she needed the money to buy a Rolls Royce because somebody else's was getting repoed. I don't know who she was talking about. The only people I know that got the Rolls Royce was Portia and Kenya, unless Britt Eady's got one. But yeah, that's all we really saw from Drew. So I'm worried for you, Drew. I'm worried. I'm hoping maybe there's more that just wasn't shown, but I'm worried because if this is all you that's really gonna see from you this season, I feel like that might not be a good sign for you next season. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, did I get everybody? Oh, Kenya. Kenya. We did see Kenya in the trailer, right? So at least that will be included. That was a big question from a lot of the fans was, is the scene with Kenya showing the poster board, is that going to be included? Is she going to be on the show? Is she going to be edited out all the scenes altogether? But I don't think that they were going to be able to do that. I think it would have been very difficult for Bravo to have edited Kenya out of the show, seeing as she filmed for like 2 full weeks. And I'm sure there was a lot of stuff filmed those first 2 weeks that it would be hard to take her out, especially group scenes, right? When they all get together. Now, I do think Bravo did Kenya dirty because um, the cast photo, she wasn't in it. Now, I get she's not on the show anymore, but I feel like, let's put the cast photo up here. We see the cast photo up here, right? I feel like Kenya should have been in the cast photo instead of Phaedra. Because from what we're hearing, Phaedra is not even going to be in the season until the end. If did y'all notice in the trailer, she wasn't even in the trailer. Now, granted, there's two parts of the season. There's the first part and there's the second part. This was the first part trailer, so we didn't see Phaedra, right? So that's why I don't think she should have been in the cast photo. I think Kenya should have been in the cast photo and in the intro holding her peach, and then when she's kicked off they can take her out of the intro holding the peach, and then when Phaedra comes in they can put Phaedra in the intro. That's what they did back on Real Housewives of New Jersey season 2 when Dina Manzo left, right? When the season started, you had 5 housewives standing up there. When Dina left, they just took her off and it was 4 standing up there. So I just feel like Kenya got done a little dirty because the producers knew what she was doing. Producers knew that Kenya was going to go out there and hold the poster board up with Britt Eady allegedly doing this to a penis. That's allegedly what was on that poster board. Production knew what Kenya was going to do. So why is she the only one reprimanded? I feel like it's to save face for the network, when in reality the producers should have probably been the ones that were reprimanded as well. And maybe I would have suspended Kenya for like 4 weeks. Knock her out of 4 episodes and then bring her back or something. I don't know if getting rid of her was the right move because now I feel like, well, word on the curb was that's why they had to bring Phaedra in. They kicked Kenya off. The show suffered. The show was suffering a little bit. You know, they didn't have much drama going on, so they brought in Phaedra. That's why you don't see Phaedra in the trailer. She doesn't come in until the very end. So why is she in the cast photo? Why is she holding a peach? It doesn't make sense to me, Bravo. It's given like season 16 is already seeming like it's a little bit all over the place. Oh, and can we also get into this pathetic cast photo that you guys did? Don't get me wrong, the ladies look gorgeous, right? But what, like, Atlanta always gets the shit end of the stick. For Atlanta to have been the number one rated housewife show ever, they used to pull in 4 to 5 million viewers a episode. Okay, Atlanta at one point was the most watched housewife show of all the housewives for years, consecutive years. They have really brought Bravo a lot of money. So why does Bravo do them like this and give them shitty cast photos? Go look at Beverly Hills cast photos from the past. Go look at Miami's recent cast photo. Miami's last season on Miami's cast photo, they were in front of this mural standing on Lamborghinis and Ferraris. They were sitting on Ferraris and Lamborghini. It was just glamorous, right? I think the Beverly Hills last season, they were all under a cabana sitting by the pool. Why do y'all have these girls? What it look like they look like they standing on a damn bleacher at a football game. Like, what is happening? This is the best y'all could come up with, and this is season 16. There was a lot of anticipation built up for this season. I feel like the layout, everything should have been crisp and 10. The cast photos should have been a 10. The trailer should have been a 10. Y'all have had plenty of time to get it right, and this photo was just a flop. And it further makes me believe what Nene was saying. Nene always said, why does Beverly Hills get the over the top trips? You know, the Atlanta girls never go to Paris. The Atlanta girls never go to Dubai or Tokyo. They always got to go to, Aruba or the Bahamas or Cabo or something like that. Like, they did go to Africa in season 4, which was my favorite Real Housewives of Atlanta trip they ever did. I feel like they should go back to Africa. I loved that trip. But we need more trips like that. Like, y'all need to put more money into this show. Where is the money going for this show? Because I know they bringing it in. What do y'all think about this? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just not, to me. It's not glamorous. A lot of people were saying it was giving Love and Hip Hop, and I can see that. It's giving a Basketball Wives or a Love and Hip Hop cast photo. It's not giving Real Housewives of Atlanta. Am I the only one that feels that way? So we'll get into some of these looks really quick. Here is Angela Oakley. This is the one who says her husband is a celebrity and she's married to Charles Oakley. He's a former NBA basketball player. I'm looking forward to Angela. I'm really looking forward to her. I feel like she's gonna be able to read the girls. This is Kelly Farrell. Kelly apparently owns a restaurant in Atlanta, I believe. I think it's called Nana's Chicken and Waffles or something like that. And I think she does other things too. She's the one who says that she is feisty. So we'll see what she brings. I didn't see her really getting into much in the trailer. I feel like of all the new girls, of the 3 new girls, I feel like Kelly's probably the quietest of the 3. Here's Shamia. Shamia Morton. I don't know how to pronounce her married last name. Is it Wangi? Mwangi? Mungi? Um, I don't like what Shamia was wearing. All the other girls were in sync. Shamia looked like she going to Coachella or the club or a Usher concert. I just wasn't feeling that for her cast photo look. It's a cute look, but just not for cast photo. Britt Edie, I feel like she's gorgeous. I feel like her and Portia even favor a little bit. A lot of these girls look alike. Seriously, the 3 new girls all look alike. Angela, Britt Edie, and what's the other one's name? Kelly. Yeah, they all look alike. But Britt, she's serving. I mean, body, hair, titties, face, everything. Serving, okay? I feel like Britt is going to be the breakout star of the three new girls. And we do know that a lot of her central storyline is going to focus on the revenge PORN, the alleged revenge PORN from Kenya. I don't know what else other storyline she has. I think it may be something with her relationship and her boyfriend or husband. Here's Drew. I feel like Drew looks very pretty. I love the dress on her. I love that hair. I don't really care for the train. I would have gotten rid of that big train behind it. But this photo, Drew is giving center peach energy. Drew is giving like first chair energy, centerpiece energy, center peach, you know. I don't know what Drew's storyline's going to be this season, but I'm sure we will be following up with what's going on with Ralph, where her and Ralph are. Do they still speak? Does Ralph still help co-parent with the son that he had somewhat adopted? What's Drew's dating life like now? There's lots to hear from Drew, I'm sure. There's Portia looking fabulous as always. I love that dress that Portia's got on. Love, love, love it. I think her hair looks gorgeous. I mean, Portia's just a 10 across the board. That girl could wear a trash bag and she's going to look gorgeous. Tens across the MF board, okay? I love that look. Again, though, these cast photos, I feel like they. Why is Portia hanging from a ladder? It makes no sense. It's not glamorous. That's not Atlanta either. Phaedra, I mean, I like this ensemble on Phaedra. It's a cute look. I like the blonde on her. Again, I don't know why she's here. It doesn't make sense. Her flip flopping from Married to Medicine to here. Like she literally went from Married to Medicine straight to Atlanta, the end of Atlanta. Why are you holding a peach and you're not even on the season? It doesn't make sense to me. And honestly, I'm not looking forward to Phaedra because she's not going to have a storyline. She's not there long enough to have a storyline, I don't believe. I think she's simply going to be there just to do some little, ooh, okay. Pop her lips and do all that and do the shit that Phaedra does, and then I think she'll leave, you know? I think she'll be back next season, but I mean, I think the season will be over and she'll dip out, get her check, and go. We're not going to get anything personal from Phaedra, I don't think. I don't think we're going to see who she's dating. I don't think we'll see her co parenting with Apollo, probably. I mean, did she have time to film that? I don't know. I would have made Cynthia full time over Phaedra. Shit. At least Cynthia was there the whole time to clock in and participate. Here's Cynthia looking like the supermodel Cynthia Bailey that she is. Cheekbones high, legs long, face mugging, hair beat. I mean, she just. That's Cynthia. That's my Alabama girl right there. She's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Um, yeah, Cynthia's a friend, so she won't have a storyline, so we won't see much from her. Kenya, this is not an official cast photo. I don't think Kenya has an official cast photo. Unfortunately, this is from the last season or the season before, one of the two. But of course, like we said, we'll see what happens with Kenya and her spa salon opening when her and Britt Eady go at it. And we were it was taken from us seeing Kenya and Portia together. And I feel like the season would have been a hell of a lot more entertaining had Kenya been there. And I really wish they would have brought Sheree back. So we could have, instead of Shamia, it should have been Sheree. So we could have had Sheree, Kenya, Portia, Cynthia. We had those four OGs from back when. But yeah. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about the Peaches returning to Bravo on March 9th. That's March 9th. Are you guys looking forward to it? Do you think that the trailer was lackluster? Are you excited about getting to know these new girls? How do you feel about Kenya no longer being a part of the show? How do you feel about Phaedra joining the show last minute? It all just seems so tacky and like it seems unorganized. You know, for them to have had this long, I expected more. That's all. That's all. But listen, The Real Housewives of Atlanta was once my favorite show of all time. So I will be tuned in. I will be tuned in with my popcorn, with my blunt, and with my drink ready to go. And you know, baby, if you want, we will review it. We'll recap the whole show. If y'all want to see a Real Housewives of Atlanta after show, let me know in the comments and we'll review and recap each show. In the meantime, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a beat. Press that thumbs up button and like this video. If you don't do anything else, like this video. That helps me get in the algorithm and my videos will get sent out. I believe I'm shadow banned on YouTube, so I need your help by liking the videos, okay? Get in the comment section, and in the description box below will be some ways that you can donate if you would like to donate to the channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for watching, showing up, liking the videos, commenting, subscribing, donating, all that. Okay, I love each and every one of you so much. Don't you ever forget that. We'll see you next time. Bye.